Holding midfield. There's Morgan. Finds Ponce. Ponce gets forward here, and then he's got one of Rose here. Rose cuts inside beautifully. Rose! Marcus Rose scores! Get in there. 1-0. Hey, what's happening everyone? Journeyman here and welcome back to The Shrimp. Today is episode number 14 as we continue our push for promotion into League One. We take on Macclesfield away from home to begin the episode, but first and foremost, of course, we'll do our daily player profile. So let's go into Alex Conceição, a 16-year-old right back, and this guy has the potential to be something special. As you can see from his status there, pretty much echoes the exact words I used. Fantastic talent. Super excited to see what this kid can turn into. Now, obviously, let's take a look at his stats so far this season. He's got himself 1 assist. Remember that wonderful cross on his debut into Ethan Morgan. And so far, he's put in some good shifts. Average of 7.30. Take a look at his attribute growth. Now, as you can see, he's well-rounded. Very physical player. 75 overall for a 16-year-old. It's actually pretty impressive. 5'11" as well. He's not absolutely inept in the air. 69 pace, 62 defending. That could definitely need improvement, but overall his shooting, passing and dribbling is actually not bad for a defender either. Now he's got a very high attacking word rate, which is awesome in the system I like to use. I like to use a right winger, El Bacia. Now I like him to cut inside a bit more to give space for Conceição on the overlap, so his high attacking work rate is going to be useful in that scenario. He's got a 3-star skill, 3-star weak. Let's take a quick look at some of his attribute growth. Now +3 on the campaign thus far. And as you can see, there's been some minor growth in his physical and mental attributes. Interceptions got up to +3 to 64 now. Slight adjustment to acceleration and agility. Technical, again, slight adjustments here. Obviously nothing amazing, but solid but steady growth from Mr. Conceição. Now +5 on marking, +6 on slide tackling. I expect those stats to go up tremendously before the end of the season, or at least going into start of the next one. But he's going to be a very key player for us going forward, and I'm just delighted we have him in our squad. Alright, so we're going against Macclesfield first and foremost, and they are rock bottom of the league and pretty much a certainty to go down this season. Only got 4 wins on the campaign. I expect to beat these guys and beat them pretty comfortably. Now, naturally, the last couple of episodes, as you probably remember, it's been a bit rough. We lost to Newport, we lost to Exeter last one after we bounced back with a really good win over Colchester. But before that, we lost to Oldham, and then we also lost to Stevenage as well. So our form really isn't the best, and we need to start picking up wins and picking up a little bit consistency in our performances, because really they haven't been good enough. So let's take a look at today's lineup. Now, naturally, it's pretty much going to be a full-strength lineup all the way now to the end of the season. I don't foresee any players coming in from the youth team, except perhaps Ryu Takabi. As you can see down here, he's now 18 years old. I'm actually going to do it now, bring him up, why not? He's got the potential to be a really good player, 94 overall. Any other players coming in? Diego Noves is a player I'm looking at to bring in, as is Adrian Amaral. I might bring up Menendez just for numbers reasons, and then really the squad we have now, it's pretty much going to be the first team all the way now to the end of the season. Alright, so this is the lineup we're going to go with. As I mentioned, it starts on 11, strongest 11 we possibly have. Carlson, Yesin, Fernandez, Reese, Conceição, Michaels, Richter, Cooper, Rose. Chevalier is on the left wing. He's our best option there, despite Mamiri's overall rating of 61, 62. But Chevalier is just a better talent there. And El Bashir. Honestly, El Bashir, I need you to pick up your game some. You've been absolute crap. Let's turn that around today. As you see, Harvey Rose here working hard on his finishing. Obviously, hopefully he's going to start scoring goals again. He's on a little bit of a drought so far, and it's good to see him on the training ground getting a bit of work in. But anyway, here we go up against Macclesfield. Again, this should be an absolute destruction here. Macclesfield, by the way, are the chosen team of Cutsy in his Youth Academy series, his Youth Squad Legends series. By the way, if you haven't seen any of his stuff, it's absolutely fantastic, and that was primarily the inspiration in me doing it. But anyway, let's start strongly here. And maybe get off the fly, maybe get a couple of goals in here. All right, Bashir's got Harvey Rose, got Richter, code in the box. Richter's there! Felix Richter scores! Where you going, son? Go back over to the away fans. Oh, we're just going to have a little party there in the middle of the box there, celebrating his goal. Fantastic header there from Felix Richter. Now, that's one of the benefits of having Felix Richter in the side. He is good in the air, so when he does get forward from midfield there, any crosses coming in, he should be able to latch onto it pretty comfortably. Really good header there from the big German. The Michael Ballack wannabe. The keeper really perhaps should have stopped it. It was from close range, but it was straight at him. If he stood still, I think it would have hit him in the face. But anyway, great start to the game here. 1-0 up. Get in there. Oh, great tackle there from Josh Michaels. Now El-Bashir has the beat of the left back there. He's going to get there. He's got a player streaking in the box. He's going to chip it in. There's Harvey Rose on the volley. Get in there. 2-0. Great finish there from Harvey Rose. Wonderful ball there from El-Bashir. Just eluded the centre half. Yes, a lot of love for you as well, Harvey Rose. Yeah, you deserve it. Fantastic finish there from Harvey Rose. He's been poor, as I mentioned. Obviously, that work midweek in training has paid dividends here. And that's a great finish on the volley there. Beautiful ball from El-Bashir, by the way. Put it on an absolute plate for him. And I haven't got a left foot, and I think I would have finished that one. But 2-0 up, 28 minutes in. Things are going well finally for the Shrimps. Oh, a bit of skill there for Bashir. Eluded the left back. He's still going strong. He's got Richter there. He's got Chevalier. Chevalier gets there. He's got Harvey Rose all alone in the box. He's going to pull it back to Richter. Oh, going to get a head on it. But promising play, and that's a mistake. Oh, Richter almost won it in the edge of the area. Beautiful build-up there. Now here's Felix Richter on his right peg. Got Cooper going into the box. His old centre-half partner, but couldn't pick the ball out. So just before halftime here, winning 2-0 and winning pretty comfortably. Maxford really haven't shown any kind of resilience at all. Here's maybe a late chance for them though, and it's a good block from Ben Yesen there. The ever-reliable Benjamin Yesen. Alright, so 2-0 up. Playing very, very, very well. And let's get a third goal here, and then we'll make some changes to rest players up for the next game. But here's the start of the second half. Again, early goal here. We can start making some changes. Go on, Benny. Oh, that's a terrible tackle from Ben Yesen. I think he could be in some trouble there. And that's a good-looking cross, but Carlson was equal to it. Obviously, Carlson now has a little bit of pressure behind him all season long. El-Bashir, the goalkeeper, really hasn't put any pressure for Carlson's spot now. But with Rai Hurabi on the bench, I've got other things to consider now in the goalkeeping position. There's Michaels, though. He's found Cooper at the edge. Yeah, Callum Cooper, left foot. Doesn't really have one. Ducking and dodging, weaving through the defence here. Now he's got time to turn. El-Bashir with a strike. Oh, great finish there for Ibrahim El-Bashir. I told you his form has been absolutely mundane and average the last couple of weeks, but that is a fantastic finish there from Ibrahim El-Bashir. Did well. Cut inside there. Thought he was going to strike with his left, but he had enough time to get onto his right, and when he did, there was no doubt where that ball was going to end up in the back of the net. So 3-0 up. Things are going to plan. Let's go ahead and ring in those changes. So let's bring on Ethan Morgan to play up top. Let's bring on Mamiri for right midfield, and let's bring off Richter here and bring on Ponce. Let's try and get Ponce a goal today. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Bashir's going to get to the byline here. He's still on the field, by the way. And there's the volley from Richter. Good effort there from the big German. But 70 minutes in, he actually hadn't managed to make those changes yet. The ball hasn't yet to go out of play. Chance now for Maxford at the end, maybe to get a consolation. But Cooper does well to win the ball back in midfield. Here's maybe a chance on the break. Here's Hamiri. He's found Michaels now. Michaels has got plenty of space to run into. He's got Ethan Morgan making the dart and run towards middle. He finds him. Ethan Morgan is going to wait for support. He's found Ponce. Oh, not quite found Ponce. Jumped the gun a little bit there. But half a chance perhaps at the end there to get a Ponce the goal I mentioned. That's a good looking ball. Mamiri has now got to the byline. He's going to cross it in with his weaker foot. There's Ethan Morgan with a header. 4-0. Gets in there. Mamiri crosses the ball in beautifully for the big man. Moon boot Morgan. Great finish there from Ethan Morgan. Well worked goal in the end, actually. Mamiri on his weaker foot, but he has a 5-star weak foot. So does he really have a weak foot? That is the question. Obviously not. And that's a good finish from Ethan Morgan. But just make this the result a little bit sweeter, getting a goal right at the end here. 4-0, comfortable victory. Alright, so full time here, comfortable victory, fantastic performance from the guys, good bounce back performance. Harvey Rose got himself a man of the match today with 9.5. Obviously Bashir was amazing as well, by the way. Got himself a goal and an assist. Harvey Rose actually got 2 assists, I didn't realise that, so actually a kind of a stellar performance there from Harvey Rose. Alright, so here we go, up against now Forest Green Rovers at home. Previously in early season rivals, you played them, what was it, like 4 times already this season, some ridiculous number like that. But anyway, we're taking on Forest Green. Not had a great campaign for them. I was going to say they are 19th place in the table, 11 wins, and let's get to finish mid-table. Really nothing too interesting. Let's take a look at the top of the table, though. You notice that we're still only 1 point clear of Newport and Gillingham, who are starting to pick up pace and form. Obviously, you were 4 points clear Notts County, though, which is great news there. Obviously, we've only got 7 games left to go in the campaign, believe it or not. Time flies when you're having fun, I suppose. But anyway, taking on Forest Green Rovers at home here. Now let's take a look at the fitness of the guys. Haven't really done this. Oh dear, yes, there are a lot of players that are struggling a little bit. So, by the way, Takabi just keeps growing and growing and growing. He's a 64 overall now, and I do think he'll actually surpass overall Carlson overall by the end of the season. We'll have to keep an eye on his development there. He might be able to get a game here and there. But anyway, let's make a change here at the back. Dom Davis will make a rare appearance for him today, coming into the side at right back. Pretty much can't say Sauer is taking over that role, despite Dom Davis being kind of a favourite of mine. Subtly a favourite anyway. But anyway, midfield. Let's put Harris at holding midfielder. He did a good job there last time he played there. Let's also start Ponce. He's now 58 overall. He's actually becoming a much better player than I initially thought he would. And let's bring in Martin Rose as well, as you can see there. 58 overall, definitely still growing too. Left midfield, Thor Larson's going to make a rare appearance today. On the right midfield, Mamirdi's going to start that after the assist, and Ethan Morgan's going to lead the line. So a lot of changes to today's team. Obviously, it's a little bit of a gamble at this point of the season, but I am confident after that drubbing against Macclesfield that we can carry it over up against Forest Green today. Well worked here for Forest Green, first chance of the game. But Fernandez as well to get across and make the saving challenge. Now, Fernandez doesn't have the same level of potential as Reese, but so far Fernandez has been the better of the 2 centre-halves, in my honest opinion. Finds the feet, Ethan Morgan. Good turn for Ethan Morgan. He's got away from his man. Ethan Morgan! Oh, pile driving effort there from the big guy. Moonboots Morgan obviously got himself a goal in the last game. Looking to make it 2-2. Alright, here's Thor Larson now, making a very rare appearance in the side today. Last time he played, I think, was about November time, and he played a left back. But anyway, here's Ponce now. He's got forward looking for the through ball. Poor execution in the end, though. Oh, great tackle there from Mamiri. He's got space to run into. Mamiri on his stronger left foot. Mamiri, chance to make it 1-0. Good save from the keeper. Open his body up, trying to curl it in onto a stronger foot. Maybe a little bit too casual there from Salim Mamiri, and that was a glorious chance to open the scoring for the game. Is Morgan now looking for the run of Mamiri, and he finds him. Mamiri's going to keep that ball in. First time cross. There's Morgan with the header. Oh my word, great header from Ethan Morgan. Narrowly past the post. He was all alone in the box. He perhaps should have hit the target, but that's a great header from Morgan. If that was on target, the keeper stood no chance. Good tackle there from Thor Larson. Obviously his work at left back came in handy there with that time challenge. Here's Rose now. Rose founds Mamiri. Mamiri has got Thor Larson streaking in the box. He's going to find him. Thor Larson! That's why you never get a game with finishes like that. Beautiful ball from Mamiri there. It fell to the feet of Thor Larson, and he tried to stab it with the outside of his foot for some strange reason. It was a great save, to be fair to the keeper, but it really should be 1-0. That's well worked. Oh, what a great challenge there from Dom Davis. Good to see him back in the red and black of the Shrimps. And reminds me of what a solid player he actually is. There's Mamiri. Probably the best chance of the game fell to him, and he's going to drive inside. Mamiri with the shot. Good save there from the keeper. And just before the end of the first half here. And the game is still even at 0-0. But we've had majority of possession and chances. How we're not 1-0 up, I don't quite understand. But we're going into the break here, 0-0. Here's Harris now, streaking forward from holding midfield. There's Morgan, finds Ponce. Ponce gets forward here, and then he's got the run of Rose here. Rose cuts inside beautifully. Rose! Marcus Rose scores! Get in there! 1-0. Great start to the second half here. The Shrimp fans go wild as Marcus Rose finds the back of the net with his left foot. Good to see him back on the score sheet. He's missed a few gilt-edged chances in recent weeks, and it's good to see him finally find the back of the net. Great strike, by the way. Cut across the ball. Spin took it away from the keeper. And it's 1-0 to the Shrimps. Oh, a great ball that is from Ponce. He's found the one Mamiri. Mamiri's going to tuck inside. He's got plenty of pace to get away from his man here. He does so brilliantly. Mamiri. Oh, flashed his shot wild. Mamiri's looked very dangerous cutting in from that right-hand side. There's Thor Larson now, getting forward from the left back. He's got Castro making a run inside, and he found him beautifully. There's Castro. That's a great-looking cross. Ooh. I'm not sure who was there. I think it was Ponce by the look of things. It was Ponce getting forward and almost making a connection. Well, big on Tom O'Donnell here for Marcus Rose. Like for like change. One attacking midfielder for the another. Well worked in Forest Green. Keep in mind, it's still only 1-0, so a mistake from us. And Forest Green is straight back in this game. But here's Harris now leading the charge. He's got Mamiri making a forward run, and he finds him, push him a little bit wider than I'm sure Mamiri would have liked. But Mamiri once again is going to use his left foot here, cut inside. Now he's got O'Donnell there. O'Donnell, chance to make it. 2-0, but it's blocked from the defender. I think that's going wide anyway. All right, just 30 seconds now to hold on. The ball goes launched forward here. Now, he's going to latch onto that. We're full Larson. What were you doing, son? Oh, good save at the near post from Carlson there. Almost threw it away at the end. Full Larson, where did you go, son? You're supposed to be playing left back. You left the Forest Green winger all alone there. And lucky enough, the shot at the near post, and Carlson made a good solid save. First real shot on the game, by the way. Oh, the ball's looping up here. Get there, get there. Oh. Well, we did our best to throw it away at the end there, but we do finish here with a 1-0 win. Poor punch there from Carlson. Gave Forest Green a last-minute chance. But as you can see there, dominated the game from start to finish. Should have won by one more than one. Mamiri got himself man of the match from the right-hand side of midfield. But it's a win, and we continue our improvement in form. All right, so here we go in the final game of this episode. Now against Notts County at home. They are currently 6th place in the table. This is going to be a very, very tough game. We're currently 4 points ahead of Colchester in 4th and still only a point ahead of Newport County, who are hot on our heels. All right, so a win today could be a huge, huge step in the right direction for us. Certainly, we've only 6 games left to go. We have fate in our hands. As long as we keep performing well and not losing games, we have a very, very good shot of playing League One football next season. So, obviously, we were taking the squad last time. We got our first team back, as you can see. Everyone is pretty much fit and available. So we got Carlson in goal, Jessen at left back, Fernandez, Reese, Conceição at the back, with Michaels, Richter, and Cooper in midfield. Chevalier, Rose, and El Bashir leads the line in this very, very tough match against Notts County. All right, big day for the Shrimps here. Big, big day indeed. Let's start strongly and let's get a goal from the in the first half. Oh, here's Chevalier now. He's going to hold the ball up, save a bit of possession. There's Michaels now. He's got space to run into. Michaels is going to have a dig from distance, and it flicks behind for a corner kick. So good, positive start here from the Shrimps. All right, so here he is now. Michaels taking this corner kick. Let's put it in around the penalty spot. Ball gets whipped in. That's a great header. Oh, flashes across goal. And Harvey, it was Conceição actually. Alex Conceição with the header. Rose highest over 2 Notts County defenders, and then narrowly misses that far post. Unlucky there for Alex Conceição. Rose finds Michaels. Michaels got Richter getting forward here, and Richter onto his right foot. Felix Richter, we know he can strike him from there. And the defender the ball to make the block. So another corner kick here. Last time we were close from Conceição. Ball goes in the box again. Oh, that's another really good header there from Alex Conceição. And he is unlucky not to find the back of the net for the second time from a set-piece situation. Good play in the box there from Conceição. Oh, what's a header from Harvey Rose. Found Chevalier, and now he's got Richter inside of him. Richter has got Rose at the run. He's found him. Harvey Rose can have to hold the ball up here, yeah. And he's a foul, actually, edge of the area. So Harvey Rose does very well to win the foul there. Now here's Josh Michaels. He's come close on a couple of occasions. Oh, he's got a wicked curve on his shot. Let's see if he can do it again. Oh, that one was harmlessly over the bar, though. Not his best effort from a set-piece situation, but Josh Michaels will get a goal from a set-piece eventually. All right, chance now from Notts County. Jessen's got to deal with that. He can't quite get there, but Josh Michaels, Captain America, is right on cue to make the crucial interception. And Bashir is going to be able to play this ball out safely. Here's Ben Jessen now to Josh Michaels. Michaels, he's found Cooper now in the box. Cooper forces a good save out of the keeper. Callum Cooper, shot on target there, but it's a fine save. So here's Michaels now. Put this ball in. Maybe third time's a charm. It is! Get in there. Can you believe it? Alex Conceição gets his first goal for the club and the first goal from a corner kick. Fantastic finish there from Alex Conceição. Ben Jessen pulls his fullback partner to the ground in sheer jubilation. What a header there from Alex Conceição. Fantastic finish there. And that goal, oh my word, what a header there from Alex Conceição. Alright, just got to remain solid now until the halftime break. Only 3 minutes to go in. Notts County on the break. I think he's going to get there. Ben Jessen can't close him down quick enough, but lucky enough, his cross was atrocious and it goes behind for a goal kick. So a couple minutes now before halftime break. So far, been a very, very good half for the Shrimps, actually. We've competed on all fronts and kind of nullified anything Notts County have tried to do going forward. So very, very promising signs there. All right, Ben Yesson now. Stretch his legs out a little bit. Cut inside to Rose. Rose founds, Michaels. Michaels is intercepted. His pocket was picked there. It's left us a little bit out of sorts. Richter has covered his position, but we're all over defensively. Chance now for Notts County. Oh, great save from Olaf Carlson. Fantastic save there from the big man in goal. Started to question whether I maybe should start Ryu Hirabe, but that was a wonderful, wonderful save. Rewarding my loyalty. Now here's Yessin's got Chevalier on the inside. Chevalier looks to beat his man. Still going strong, Chevalier. And he's forced the defender putting it out for a throw-in. Oh, this is well worked here for Notts County. The ball goes in the box. Conte Sau has to deal with it, and he gets a very strong header. We know how well he can header a ball. Oh, that's a poor from Chevalier now. It's a chance for Notts County to equalise, and another fine save from Carlson. Adrian Chevalier, son, what the hell are you doing there? Giving the ball away in a very, very dangerous position. You know what? Because of that, I'm gonna pull you out. Memiri, you're on. Oh, great ball for Harvey Rose. That's a good touch as well from Bashir. He's got no one to aim at in the box. He's going to have to go alone here. Al Bashir gets in the box. Al Bashir on his left peg. He had the late run from Felix Richter. I don't think he saw him. Al Bashir almost scored a wonder goal there to put us 2-0 up. Miri is going to hold the ball up. He's got Cooper. Cooper forward runs El Bashir, but Cooper is going to keep hold of it. Got Mamiri perhaps on the overlap. He finds him. Mamiri from the outside the box. Oh, Salim Mamiri. Davis playing a makeshift right back, finds Mamiri. Got Richter now getting forward here. I'm glad that we're still pushing him in forward here. We're getting support. Now here's Richter. Driving run from Felix Richter off the post. Damn it. One effort there from Felix Richter. He is dangerous going forward, isn't he? Alright, Richter looking for Mamiri. Finds him. Mamiri cuts inside. Finds Rose. Rose has got Richter. Dom Davis is behind him. Dom Davis playing left back. Puts the ball in. That's a great header from El Bashir. Chance here then for Notts County. Ball goes in the box. That's a good header and solid save from Carlson. They were lucky enough to go straight down his throat. Oh, that's a terrible throw though. Conte Sau has to deal with it and he plays it back to Carlson. Have another go, Carlson. Here we go. We can work the ball from the back. So it's a few seconds now until the final whistle. There it is. 3 wins in a row for the Shrimps. Our form has returned. And this, I think... No, it's not. This was the first attempt from Conte Sau, but we finally got ourselves a goal from a set-piece situation. Let's take another look at this again. So Josh Michaels beautifully floated ball in and a towering header from Conte Sau. He rose above absolutely everyone. He rose like a salmon in the stream. Actually, he muscled up his man beautifully to find a little bit of space. And that's a great header there from Alex Conte Sau. What a time to get our first goal from a set piece. So, fantastic game there. Played very well, actually. A lot of chances there to extend our lead, but we'll settle for a 1-0 victory. Let's take a look at this league table. Now, we're 3 points clear of Newport County. Now, obviously, Newport County dropped points there, and we're now 6 points clear of Lincoln City with only 5 games left to play. Keep going at this pace, and we will be promoted by hopefully the end of the next video. Can't speak today. It's very difficult for me. But, yep, fantastic performance all around. Very happy with how things are going. Hope you guys are enjoying the save. If you are, remember to leave a like on the video. I truly appreciate the feedback. And thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you all in the very next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.